Who am I here with?
Yo, Trevor, what's up?
And who else am I here with?
Yeah.
And what are we playing today?
We are playing a very old, super out-of-print game, Wars. Not Star Wars. There's no stars, just Wars.
But they're both by Decipher, though, right?
Yes,
Decipher.
yes. Who many of you might know made a very famous Star Wars card game. They also made a knockoff with a similar engine, almost identical engine to the Star Wars game. Just they lost the IP, and they're like, we still like these mechanics, so we're going to make a different game. And I think, and I don't know if you guys are going to agree, but I think it's more polished, but didn't survive very long. There are 2 sets that were released, a third that was designed, but didn't get released. And we have a little bit of those 2 sets here.
Where's that printout at?
Today. Oh, yeah. So the first set was Incursion, which is this guy here. The second set was Nowhere to Hide, which you can see some starters from it there. And then that was the second set that was released. The third set that never got released is called Edge of the Sword. And it was actually very far in production. They got most of the cards made, even the art done, and got it play tested and had it ready to go. And then they gave up on it. But luckily, a lot of the files got leaked, and if you do a little bit of digging online, you can find PDF files, and it's a whole set of cards that you can print out. And I have much printed out here in black and white or whatever, but they have some really good stuff for the next set, or for the set that never got released.
It seems kind of OP.
I wouldn't say it's OP. This game is incredibly balanced. I wouldn't say it's OP. There is not a lot of information on this game out there at all. The little bit of circles that I was able to find online, some people felt that there were some balance issues in Incursion alone, but a lot of it was hashed out in Nowhere to Hide. And honestly, Incursion was a hashing out of imbalances that were present in the Star Wars game. So it's overall a very balanced game, and there's just more of the same in the Edge of the Sword, which, like I said, never got released.
Is there like a Death Star, then you got to put out a light side Death Star?
So there is a light and dark side. No, like, hilarious. You guys, whoever's a big fan of this game, if they still exist out there, please forgive me, because I don't know the name of these cards. I think it's the She. I don't know. The blue alien guys who are like they're like the we're better than you guys from what I hear in the lore. Which there's a lot of lore out there. If you guys, there's books. There's like 3 books that are on Amazon. I can look them up in a second.
There's an RPG too, right?
There's an RPG. There's plenty of lore. There's also a lot of short stories that got released as well that you can find online. So surprising amount of content for a game that they just gave up on. But there is a light and dark side. It's not a land. It's called like a site and a sector in this game. But there's this light and dark side sector for She, and I'm pretty sure I have it in this deck right here. Yeah. See a light side. Yeah, right. No Death Star, from what I can tell. Yeah, light side and a dark side. So it's kind of on the nose, right? And I never did play the Star Wars TCG. Did you ever play it?
Never played it.
No, yeah.
I would like to.
I mean, I hear it obviously was a lot more popular than this.
They still have communities online and stuff.
Yeah. There's a very small Facebook community for this game. Still, I put a couple posts up there recently looking for cards, and man, there is not a lot out there now. So those are a lot of common and uncommons. Not a lot of rares out there nowadays. But yeah, so go ahead and pick a deck. Like I said, I have not mastered the art of mashing the, I don't want to call them houses. They're not houses, but the different factions. It's probably factions. So most of these are just like, uniform. This is an Earther deck. This is these guys, I don't know what they're called. Quay. Yeah. This is a Maverick. This is a She, and this is a
Gungan.
Yeah, Gungan, right?
Gungan.
But there is a little bit of mixture in this one. This one I did kind of mix with a little bit of Quay.
At least I say Gungan.
Gungan. That sounds all right.
All right.
So yeah, go ahead and pick one. And
I don't know why this light is on, but let me turn this light off. Man, I'm just gonna grab.
Just grab them. Yeah, have at it.
Let's go green.
Okay. Playing Earth.
These are the green guys, right?
Those are Earthers.
Okay, Earthers.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds kind of boring.
Okay.
Let's go Belters.
Okay. Need spell? Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Oh man, I think it was. Whew. All right. Okay. Earthers. You're gonna have a lot of ships. I don't want to play. This is like exclusively ground. So one thing to know about this game, you have two different types of locations, with some exceptions, but mostly you just have sectors and you have sites. Very similar to I forget what they call it in Star Wars, but it's similar. Sectors is going to be like in space where you're going to have ships and stuff, right? And sites is going to be like on a planet on the ground. So obviously you're going to have like vehicles and people are going to go to sites, and ships are going to go to sectors, right? Vehicles and people can also go to sectors, but they have to be aboard ships. So when you're building a deck, you have to kind of decide what mixture of site and sectors you want. And if you're going to have both of them, you need to have a healthy mix of people and vehicles and ships to defend them both, right? I did make a Maverick deck that has no no sectors, only sites.
Okay.
And that's completely viable. The only thing is, you're obviously going to be at the mercy of your opponent's sectors for draining purposes when you get drained, which we'll talk about. But as long as you can compensate by having enough drain potential on ground, then you'll be all right. But I'm not going to do that because that's going to be confusing. So I'm not going to play this because it's going to be basically space against the ground, and that's going to be really weird. So I'm going to play Earther because Earther has a healthy mix of both. I would say, I think, and I'm not sure, but I think that deck is probably better. But we're going to see what we can do. What is that?
Do you think the purple might be more even killed, or?
No, I think this has a healthy mixture. We're kind of trying to do the same thing. So I think it's gonna make for good battles and enough of a spread. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, to be completely honest. I kind of threw this guy together. Not sure how balanced it is. Need to play it, but for purposes of showing other people what's going on, I should probably have a deck that I know something about. I don't mean to be rough with your good cards there, but if you want some sleeves, I have some too. I don't know if you like to sleeve cards or whatnot.
Yeah, I got some at the crib. But I mean, you didn't want any of this, did you?
I would probably be interested in some of that. We can chat about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're looking for trades or whatever, but we can figure it out. So right off the bat, you want to look through your cards, and you're going to want to pick out one location to start. That's how it always begins.
So you're looking for one location to start?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You didn't happen to buy that Deadlands game up there, did you?
Deadlands? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not even sure what that is.
Western themed game that was at Ollie's.
No, no, I did see it though. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about now. Yeah, but I did not buy that. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what's a good one to start with. I can't remember what Earther is supposed to start with. We'll find out, I guess. We'll learn today. Let's start with Earth. That sounds fine. Earthers. We're going to start with Earth.
You know the reason for some locations being horizontal?
I think the horizontal ones are sectors, and the other ones are sites.
Okay.
So remember, the sectors are where you're going to put your ships. And I got to tell you, your deck is very ship heavy, because she have incredible pilots. Your pilots are going to be really, really good. Your ships are all right. But you also have some Kaizens that are pretty powerful that can kind of hold their own on the ground. No vehicles. I don't think you have any vehicles in there. You guys don't have very good vehicles. The Earthers are all about vehicles. So they have an easier time defending the ground. Which I say that as I start with this sector. Probably gonna get clobbered. We're about to find out. I don't know. So in the lore, the Earthers are all about trying to return to their former glory. They apparently used to run shit, and then a bunch of aliens showed up, and now they don't run shit no more. So.
C are great for sectors, you say, right?
They have very good pilots and really strong presence in space. So sectors are usually pretty good for them. From my extremely limited knowledge in the game, I would say that's the case. Because if you look at them, they have like piloting. That's one of the abilities of people. They have like piloting 2 and 3. And if you look at other pilots, it's very rare, but almost all their pilots have really high piloting. And that gives like bonus power and tactics and defense to the ships. So makes for good space power. Alright, I think I'm about good here. Gotta look it up. I want to say it's 8. And then we gotta flip to see who goes first or roll or whatever we got. We have some dice somewhere. We ain't dice anywhere, dude. You got some somewhere? Right, there's something there. You want to grab us a couple. There should be someone on the game table in there. Alright. We're good and shuffled up. You want to cut. Sick. I want to say it's 8 that we start with. I have the on BGG. They have a comprehensive rules manual here, which is pretty nice, and we're going to be using that a lot. Sure, you can edit out these more boring parts when I'm looking at the rules.
I'm just looking at the rares right now.
Oh yeah, pretty good ones. I got a big old stack of rares over there too. If you want to take a look. Yeah. Once you start building your decks, like I said, if you're missing cards, let me know because I got plenty to probably fill up that, commons and uncommons for sure. Oh, you know what? This little thing is probably a little bit better for starting the game. This guy. It's a little handy dandy book they give you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty nice actually. They do a good job with this guy. Starting the game. I want to say it's 8 cards. Nice. Building a deck. The stack. So this uses a stack mechanic as well. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh yeah, like Magic. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, I didn't play much Magic, but man, do you remember? Is it 8 cards, babe? Starting the game.
I don't even.
Each player. You never remembered it.
Still figuring it out, like concept.
Using method sure. Search there for location, reveal it. That's right.
You and Aubrey read the same books lately?
She's way ahead of me probably, honestly, but I haven't got to read a whole lot, but I'm on the 3rd series that she's read all of, and it's so good.
The Dragon Riders?
Oh no, I haven't read that.
8 cards.
Okay.
8 cards.
Which one you talking about?
Court of Thrones, yeah.
Crown of Thrones.
Corn of Thrones.
8.
And 8.
Also 8. Alright, the battle has begun. 7.
And the 7.
Ooh, close. Alright, so there is a kind of a flow that you do. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but as you're playing the game, you're going to have a deck. Your deck of cards is going to be known as the reserve, and then you're going to have an active pile, which is where your energy, the energy that you activate is going to go, And then as you utilize that, it's going to go into the used pile. And then at the end of your turn, your used pile is going to go back into your reserve. So that's the flow. And when a card is lost, it's going to go into the lost pile, and it's completely, doesn't obviously flow back in. It's completely gone. There are plenty of mechanics from what I've seen that get things out of the lost pile. There's a lot of that. So it's not like a purge where it's like very rare that it comes back. There are plenty of things to get it back, but for the most part, it's going to be gone. So yeah, that's the flow of how the board is going to be set up. So yeah, go ahead and draw 8 cards. Alright. I'm not sure what the mulligan mechanic is. If you're not liking what you're seeing, but I mean...
No, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Right, exactly. So we can just kind of get it. So the sequence that's going to happen now. I can go over the sequences real quick and how it goes down. Make sure I name everything right. So yeah, we're gonna have 6 phases, right? Each of us is gonna do it. We're do six phases, and then the opponent's gonna do the 6 phases and go back and forth until somebody wins. The way you win is when you have no cards left in your reserve. So at the end of your turn, it's like when your used pile would go back into your reserve. If you don't have any cards left, you lose, and your opponent's game can go on for quite a while because it can take a while to get a lot drain potential because you're going to be draining energy from your opponent. And that's going to come off your energy pile into your lost pile, diminishing the amount of cards that you can have in your reserve. And eventually you'll run out, and then your opponent will win. So that
energy pile is the deck, or
it's going to be your reserve. Yep. Okay. So like I said, we're going to do 6 phases, which we're going to try to break down as much as we can. If you end up getting the game, you're going to get one of these little books, and they're very handy. But like I said, on BGG, there's a comprehensive rule set to kind of shore up things. But this is pretty good. So the first phase is going to be the activate phase. In this phase, you may perform activation actions. You may do this only once during each activate phase. Obviously, I don't have any activated actions or anything like that, so I'm going to be skipping that. Each location, even ones your opponent plays, generates you 1 energy. So let's talk about how energy happens. That's the next thing it says on here. So I get to produce energy based on energy icons that are facing me and all the locations. So the locations would be more like this, right? Because they're locations for us both to go to, right? So in this situation, I have 1, 2, 3 energy icons that are facing me. And the rules say that you also add another. So you always get an energy for yourself. So in this situation, I would get 4 energies, right? And I believe, from my understanding, there is, you don't have to activate that amount of energy. You choose of the energy that's available to you how much you want to activate. I'm not sure why you would ever want to not activate energy. Maybe because you want cards in your reserve, or for some reason I haven't gotten to a situation where you wouldn't want to. But just so you know, that is a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate all 4 that I've gotten, and this is how you activate energy. You take the number of cards for the energy that you are able to activate, and you put them in a separate pile. And I'll do it like this, so it makes sense. So even though it's not the same thing, this is my energy. I can use this to then play cards. If you look at cards, you're gonna see there is a cost associated with cards. This is the cost. This number over here is the destiny number. So that's a completely different thing that we're going to get to eventually. But this is the cost that I need to pay in energy to play a card. So just so you guys know. And we'll go over the anatomy of cards as we play.
What are those pips under the cost?
Oh yeah. That's another cost. So we probably should explain that now too. So this is the energy cost that you need to pay, but this is the, I can't remember what they're called, symbol cost or something like that. But you have to have this many symbols available to play it. I say symbols. I think they call it something different. But anyway,
influence or...
yeah, something like that. But so the way that works is you'll have locations that give you these symbols, right? And see, right now you have one as well. So this guy, obviously, he's going to be coming in the game a little bit later when you have a few more locations out because you're going to need more of those symbols. So that's what that is. So those are the two different costs that you have to spend to play a card. Cool. So on your turn, there's no limit to the number of cards you can play. The only limit is how much energy, right? And I gotta take a second to look at what I'm doing here. Okay. Here's an example of something fun. So these are two sectors that are not related. This is Ganymede, this is Earth, right? So they're separate, okay? They're not gonna have any kind of sector or anything that's connected to them. But I'm going to play another location, okay? This location is connected. You see how it's Ganymede, and this is Ganymede. Sorry, let's do it to where you guys can see Ganymede and Ganymede. So this is in space around Ganymede, and this is on the ground in Ganymede, right? So they're related. Okay, so you're gonna have them a little closer together to signify that. Okay, it matters for when you're moving people. Okay, so these. Oh, and this is yours, so it faces you. Okay, but they are related. There we go. So now there's another location for us to go to, and as you can see, there's no cost associated with that. You can just play out locations for free. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So now let's figure out what I'm going to do with my stuff here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pay. So I'm paying energy. I'm taking energy from. Oh yeah, what's up? You got a question?
That right one. What is that?
That's Destiny.
Destiny.
Which we haven't talked about yet, but I don't want to confuse you too much. We're going to get there eventually.
Checking the top deck, basically,
yeah. Yeah, and it has different effects, and there's a whole thing. But real quick, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pay some energy to play a card. So, and let me make sure I'm explaining something, because I feel like we skipped something. There's a couple of phases here I'm skipping. So the activate phase, like I said, I don't have anything I want to activate. So we're skipping that phase. The next phase is the control phase. In this phase, you may perform drain actions. You may drain one time at each location you control that has at least one energy icon facing your opponent. Each drain action targets only one location. So let's talk about drain. At the moment, nobody controls any locations. Just because you played a location doesn't mean you control it. In order to control a place, you have to have at least one unit there, and your opponent can't have any units there. If that's the case, then you control it, and you can drain there. So obviously right now I can't drain. But let's say I had someone at Earth, right? Then I would do a drain action, and you have, my opponent has one energy icon facing them at Earth. If I had a unit here, and they didn't have any units here, then they would be drained for one energy. What that means is they would take the top card of their reserve and they would put it in the lost pile. Or they can take one from their hand, or they can take from their energy, or they can take from their used. They can take from any pile they have and put it in their lost. A lot of times people prefer to take it from their hand because they can have some control of what they lose. Makes sense, right? All right. So that's a drain. Not doing it. So because I can't. So skipping the control phase and going straight to the deploy phase. In this phase, you may play cards from your hand. There's no limit to the number of cards you can play. At any time you can play a card, you must pay the cost that we talked about earlier. When you pay the cost in energy, comes from your active pile, we talked about that. And then support icons is what they call these things. So you have to also pay the support icon cost. Okay, let's see what I was going to do. So looking at my cards, I did not realize that I'm a silly Billy. I cannot pay that support icon cost for the card I was going to play.
I'll play something else.
So I got to play something else. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pay 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pay 3 energy into my used pile to play this guy. Now I know what you're saying. Hey, you don't have a Earth icon, support icon over here. How can you play him here if you don't have an Earth support icon? It doesn't matter where they are. Every location that's in play gives you the icons. You don't have to have them all at Earth. That's ridiculous. That would be a very long game if that was the case. See, I have one at Earth, and Earth is in play, so I get one support icon to be able to fulfill that support icon cost, and I play him in Ganymede, and he's there now. That's his life. All right, so now I have nothing else I want to do for that phase. So let's go ahead and look and see what happens next. So I've deployed all I can deploy. Talks a little bit about uniqueness of a card, which if you want to, for the chat and everybody, if they want to know, the next thing in the book talks about uniqueness. There are some cards that have a little diamond next to their name. If they have that, it means that they are unique. And what that means is you can only play one copy of them at a time. And when I say you, I mean you. Your opponent can also play one copy of the same card. So each of you may play one copy of that card at a time. It doesn't mean that you can only have one copy in your deck. You can have up to 4. It's the same rule. But it can only have one on the field at a time. All right. So playing a location, we've already done that. That's the next thing it talks about in the book. Playing a ship, playing a character, so all that stuff, or a vehicle, which is what I just did. It describes it in the book exactly how I did it. All right, and then after that it says the next phase is going to be battle phase. So now in the battle phase, if this is really important, you can only battle at a location if your opponent has units at that location. Okay, so I would not be able to battle nobody at Ganymede right now.
Okay.
So not doing that. So we're skipping that all together. We're skipping Battle Destiny, all that stuff. We're skipping attrition, right? Because I'm not battling. We're skipping Power Step. We're skipping Lost Step. And the next thing is going to be Move Phase. This is page 23 is what we're on. Move Phase. This is the part where you can pay an energy to move units around. There is a flow chart in the book that says how, not a flow chart, but just like a little chart that explains the different ways you can move units. It is kind of self-explanatory. It kind of, in ways makes sense. Like, for instance, you can't take a vehicle and move it into space. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take a person and move them into space. You can't take a person from a location that's in Ganymede and just move them to Earth. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that that makes sense. Those are the rules. But you pay 1 energy and you move a thing in a legal way. And it describes it in the book. Can't do that, so I'm not going to do that. The last phase 6, is the draw phase, which is where we're at now.
Like keyfords.
Exactly. So now, the fun thing, there's no limit. You can draw as much as you want. Draw all your cards. Don't do that. You'll lose the game. But you can draw as many as you want. The stipulation is when you draw a card, it's very hard to get it back into your deck. So every time you draw a card, you're making your deck smaller. And how do you lose the game? You lose the game when you run out of cards. So draw to your delight, but be cautious. So at this moment, I need to draw because what I got in my hand is not great. So I'm gonna draw a little bit more, and we're just gonna risk it for thine biscuit. So here we go. We're drawing. We're drawing. Oh my goodness, we're drawing. Please stop. Okay, I got where I needed to get. So I'm not gonna draw no more. That's the end of the draw phase.
This may very well be the only TCG I've seen where you can just keep drawing.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, it's very much a double-edged sword. I'm sure there are many decks out there that kind of manipulate that, where you can like draw a bunch of cards to get the wombo combo in your hand. I don't know. I'm in no way that skilled at the game. But I do understand that it's very self-limiting, and if you draw a lot of cards, you're going to find yourself in trouble quicker than you think. Draw phase is done. End of turn. When you complete all your 6 phases, all the effects that last until end of turn expire, both players recirculate. So recirculate. See those cards that I have in my used pile? The energy that I used, those are now going to go at the bottom of my reserve.
Okay.
We have circulated. The energy that I didn't use, it stays there. So I get to use it next turn. So it's kind of cool. Makes me more energetic next turn. That's me. That's my turn. And now, your turn.
And all of this is very much like Star Wars.
Very similar. Very similar. There are differences, but it's very similar.
Okay. Starting from the top.
Right. Yeah, let's go through it.
All right, activate phase. Nothing. Control phase. Nothing.
So, you can't drain because you don't control anywhere. Right now, I control here. Okay. But I'm not the one playing, so I can't drain.
So that means you could drain me for 2 if you...
If it was my turn.
Okay.
But it ain't.
Okay, and then 2 with the drain, I would have to discard 2 cards.
Yeah, you can take it from anywhere. You can take it from your reserve, you can take it from anywhere, but 2 cards would go in your lost pile, yeah.
Okay. And then there's no cost to draining.
No.
Okay.
You just have to control the area.
Okay, then we got 3. Oh, what is 3?
I have a question that I'm going to ask
3 is
Google.
deploy phase, okay.
I'm going to ask Google a question real quick, but you're good.
Okay, so 3. So it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 symbols. Is that the case? 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because you get 1 yourself. So you get 6.
Okay, so you put a location out and you help me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I help you now, but I also help myself. You got to put locations out. We're all getting energy. But yeah, that is part of the gamble. You know what I'm saying? Getting myself energy also gets you energy, so got to weigh those costs.
So I just get top deck 6 energy.
Yes. You don't look at them or nothing. They just stay in a pile next to your deck, and those are energy for you to use, however you see fit.
Nice.
Trying to see if I can... Trying to figure something out about a card I just drew. Asking questions about a game that's been dead for damn near 20 years. Let's see if the internet knows.
Does it seem like most info is on Reddit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then like ChatGPT's 3 years behind. And...
Man, I don't know. Well, we're going to see next turn. I'm going to do something, and then people in the chat can yell at me if it's illegal.
Maybe ChatGPT knows, because it is 20 years old.
Shit, maybe. Oh, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Nah, they probably don't know.
I'm going to do something, and you guys can, like I said, you guys can yell at me, but I don't know. We're going to see.
Okay.
I have a feeling someone's going to know.
Do you have to equip weapons as soon as they come out?
So, weapons. Weapons are an interesting thing. They have to be on somebody. You can't just throw them out, obviously. So you're gonna need a character out. But fun thing is, not all weapons go to characters. In this game, there are weapons for vehicles. There are weapons for ships. So make sure you pay attention to, like, because it'll say next to the weapon, it'll say weapon, and then it'll say like ship or weapon character. So it tells you what it gets armed to. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you have to have something to. You can't just put a weapon out. Yeah.
Now, fighters are like characters, or fighter ships, or...
So fighter is going to be like a trait. So if you look right here, right, this is a vehicle, and then it's a fed grav and a unit. Those are the 2 traits. So a fighter will say fighter there, and it's usually like a fighter ship, I think.
Okay.
Like a like a F-16, like a fighter.
Okay.
Forgot what I was looking up. Weapons. They do talk about weapons, but it's all good. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of not so much a competitive and more of a learning game. So if you see a card you have a question about, let me know.
Okay. I'm just gonna plop all 6 of my energy, and then where's the used pile?
So you can like make a little thing in front of you, like I did. So like I have my reserve. Oh, excuse me. I have my reserve, I have my energy, and then right here, I put my used. So then it's like a flow, it's like a circle, you know what I mean? Because then the used goes back into your deck, and it's like... Whoosh,
Okay, tap my use.
Yeah.
Then I'll put a ship out there.
Oh, let's go. Where you going? You going to
Ship
Ganymede?
has to be in a sector, right?
Yes, it has to go to sector. You could go to Earth, or you could go to Ganymede. Either one.
Okay, so I get 2 control deals.
Let's go. Okay, that's what's up. That's terrifying. I like that.
Actually, it would actually make more sense to double over here so I could drain 4 instead of draining 3. But I get... Could I drain 4 if I put both of them there, or...?
No, so you drain once at each sector.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how many people you have, as long as you have people and I don't. If that's the case, then you drain.
Okay, like, and then if I try to get into a fight here, but no, this is not a sector, this is a site.
Yes, so a ship can't go to a sector. It has to go to a site.
Okay. Ship has to go to a sector, right? You can't go to
Oh,
a
that's
sector,
right. I'm sorry. Yes, other way around. Yeah. This is in space, right? And this is a spaceship, so it goes to space. It can't go to the ground, right?
Cool.
I guess it could land there, but that's not how this works.
Okay.
Cool.
I did get the Star Wars dice game. It seems a lot more simpler. We could try that one day.
Hell yeah,
too.
that'd be great.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, not Destiny, but the other Star Wars with dice. But yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, that looks like my deal. Spent my 6 in my used, and I can't activate anything. They don't come in tapped or anything, or.
No, they don't come in tapped. No, yeah. As a matter of fact, like, you can play a thing and then fight with it that turn, but obviously there's nothing for you to fight here. But if there was, you could fight that turn.
And then you can only drain at...
You would drain... So the drain step is before the deployed.
Okay.
So obviously you wouldn't be able to drain right now.
That's the control phase.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so
So
deploy
now
phase.
Yeah, so then you go to the... I think you're going to pretty much just go to the draw.
Battle phase, nothing. 5 is move, no point in moving.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 draw, so
Yeah.
draw.
So draw as many as you want. You can draw your whole deck. I would like that.
Wow.
Man, I don't even know what.
How far did Elizabeth get on the games
Which ones?
that they were making?
Oh yeah. She didn't talk to me too much about it. I'm not sure. I know her. Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a while, but yeah, her and her buddy were working on some games, and yeah, I gotta reach out to her and ask. That's a good question. I am also curious.
Do you know if she was using Unity or what?
I don't know what she was using. I am not sure. I didn't get into too much detail with her on that. She just talked a little bit about what she was trying to build, and it was more like one of those. There's this one game, I can't remember what it is. It's on Steam, and there's like a bunch of like aliens, like giant aliens, attacking you constantly, and you just have this like one little unit with a bunch of weapons and stuff, and you're like knocking them out. Does that sound familiar to you? I don't know what it is. It's like wave after wave of these giant, like one of them is like giant ants, and they're like attacking the city, and you're like blowing them up with like guns and stuff. She loves the game, and she's trying to design something similar, but
For like a tower defense.
very similar to that. Yeah. But it's almost like open world, like running around this open this city, like blasting these giant ants and shit. It's weird. I don't know. It was cool. It looked interesting. All right. Did you draw all the ones you wanted?
Yeah, we got 3.
Okay. So now it is my turn. So we're gonna go ahead and start with activation.
I think he used a player reference card is what they could use. Oh, it's on the back. It's on the back.
There it is.
Perfect.
There it is. Perfect. Yeah.
They were thinking.
So there's an activation. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And now control. So I do control here. So you need to get rid of 2 cards. 2 cards are going to go into your loss. They can come from your hand, they can come from your used, or they can come from your reserve. The truth hurts. I know. I've been getting into chess lately, and there's a Grandmaster Goldfine, I think is his name.
Yeah.
And he makes videos, and he says it all the time. Truth hurts.
Truth hurts.
I don't know why.
Is he on the Queen's Gambit as well? Or?
No, he's just some old Grandmaster that likes making videos of, really, really hilarious videos. He cracks me up. But
Truth hurts.
Yeah, trying to get better at chess, but you know, is anybody good at chess? Like really? I don't think anyone actually is. I think we're all just struggling against the robots.
You want the locations because why?
Well,
because it gives you more energy.
Yeah, and it also gives you these symbols, which are going to be very important. There is a limited number of locations in your deck. You definitely want to be sparing and getting rid of those until you have enough stuff on the field to, supplement your needs.
I'll just let fate decide.
There you go. You can flip them up. They're common knowledge. Everyone knows what you lost. Ooh, you lost an energy conduit and one of your pilots. That's all right.
Okay.
Pilots are expendable. All right. Let's see. I have a plan. I don't have a plan. My plan. Deploy phase is where we are now, and I want to go ahead and deploy an encampment for free. Now, this is the question. You guys yell at me if I'm wrong. This is a location, but it's a special location. It's called an unlimited encampment. Okay? And it says you can stack this card beneath target location where you have energy icons, units, or ships. This card is no longer a location or a site or target, and the target gains the card's energy icon and the support icon. Right? So my question is, can I stack this beneath a sector? That last little sentence there where it says it's no longer a location or a site makes me feel like yes. The answer is yes. So I'm thinking I would be able... Sorry, let me shift with you guys. I'm thinking I would be able to stack this under Earth. I think so. I don't think it has to be a site. I think I can stack it under a sector. So I'm going to do it. I haven't been able to find anything that says I can't. If you guys find something that says I can't, please let me know.
It says location, but...
Yeah, it does say location.
But it's a site, though.
Yeah, it says stack beneath a target location. It doesn't say stack beneath a target site.
Yeah.
So I think it would say site if it was a site. So I'm going to stack it under Earth. And this now... So basically what this does is now I have 3 energy icons here. And I have 2 emblems. So there you go. Cool. You have some of those too in your deck, so... all right, so let's go back to what I was doing here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... Man, what in the world? Is this... Did I pick up the wrong thing? I think I picked up the wrong thing. I did. Okay, that's not my hand. I was like, what in the world? That does not look like my cards. Cheating already. Okay. What do I want to do? Okay, I got 7 energy. That's a lot of energy.
Did y'all finish that League of Legends?
Which one?
Yeah, the board game.
Oh, no, we have not. Man, we haven't been able to play too many board games lately. We need to get back to it. For real.
Cody been busy?
Yeah, he has. For real. He has definitely been busy. Let's go ahead and I think I'm going to do this. I think I need to defend my honor over here. So I'm going to play all 7. Let me make sure that's what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I got. I'll play all 7. And I am going to put out a escort cruiser. Okay. So it has 2 emblems, which I get from the thing I put out. And it's 5 power, 2 tactics, 8 defense ship with 2 capacity, meaning that I can put up to 2 units on it. And it says you cause attrition +1 here for each related site where you have a vehicle. So that's cool. A lot of Earthers manipulate vehicles, so it's like ongoing thing that they do. Okay, and the other, so that was 6. I paid 7. The other energy is to put this weapon on my ship, and it says it gives me what plus another attrition here. So that's pretty cool. And it does some other stuff too, but we'll come across that when it happens. So the way that works is I put 1 weapon on a ship, and now that ship has a weapon. That was all the energy I had. Do I want to fight? I don't know if I do. Oh, I don't think I can. As a matter of fact, I cannot. So, a funny thing. In order to do a battle, in order to get a battle destiny, I should say, you have to have a tactics of 4 or more. Very confusing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'll make it make sense. So, long story short, I'm not battling, so we're not going to go through the steps right now. And the reason I'm not battling is because I'm not even going to be able. I don't have enough to even get a battle destiny, because right now I only have tactics 2 in this location, so it's not worth it. I'm not going to be able to get much done here, so I'm going to choose not to battle. I am instead going to pass. Well, not pass. I'm going to go to the draw phase, and man, oh man, do I need more cards. Here we go. 1, 2, oh my gosh, 3. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're good. I've drawn some cards and recycling. Passing you.
I should have put my used already under.
Under, yep.
Okay.
We don't shuffle it in; it just goes under.
Okay, activate.
Feels nice having so many cards in your hand, but then you realize that means you're closer to losing.
Oh man, these were free. You may play this ship at no energy cost at a sector where you have no ships. This ship can't move if entered. Well, I mean, luckily we didn't do anything yet, so I still have six money left.
Oh yeah. Well, right. So the energy that you played, that you got rid of, you had 6 energy before, right?
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have used any of it.
Yeah.
So now you'll have 12 to start this turn.
Okay.
12 energy. So you can go ahead and take the top 12 of your deck and put it in your energy pile. Right? That makes sense, right?
Okay. 12 into the energy. 1, 2, 3.
Right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you'll do it again because you didn't use any energy last time. Right? Yeah. 12. Yep.
Sweet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
If we were in official competition back in 2004, would they let you do that? I don't know.
I doubt it. Highly doubt it.
We make the rules now.
These are free. Why would I not use these? Can you do it double and kill me?
So now here's the thing. That's Ganymede. This is Earth. You can't stack it under Earth. You can stack it under Ganymede.
Ganymede.
Either one.
Yeah, just location site, even though it's a sector.
Yep.
And then location site, even though it's a sector.
Doubles.
I mean, even though it's a site.
All right. Nice.
This is ridiculous. Okay, 3, 1, 2. Oh, and I just made 3.
Yep.
It's out of control. All right.
Dude, energy conduit is very good.
And then they're interrupts. They're like instant speed.
Yeah. So interrupts, you play them. Oof. I always forget when you play them.
They're not permanent.
They're not.
Oh, okay,
I don't think. It depends on what it says. I forget exactly how they work. I would read the card and it should say something about it. But playing interrupts. Interrupt provides a one-time effect at the time you play it. There are 2 types of interrupts. You have interrupt used and interrupt lost. So it depends on what pile it goes to after you use it. After you perform the effects of an interrupt, put it on top of whatever pile. Unlike an order, you may play an interrupt during any of the 6 phases. You can play it whenever you want. Some interrupts have the bullet symbol before their titles, just like activated abilities and their cost. If interrupt has this symbol, you can only play 1 copy each turn. So there you
go. Okay. Characters go straight to sites.
So characters can go to sites, or you can put them on ships as long as your ship has a capacity for them. If a ship gets knocked out, the people get knocked out with it. Just so you know. And they don't add their stuff to the ship. As far as I know. Pretty sure they don't.
Let's dump my hand. 4.
Ooh, that guy's piloting. Yeah, he's strong.
I like equip him to the ship or.
No, you can just put him like under it or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
If stuff gets wild, we can like make a little more room. We got a lot of tables, so I imagine they can get pretty rowdy.
This guy for 2. Then a weapon. Fighter.
Oh goodness.
Got no fighters.
That is a ranged weapon. Oh, you haven't put it on somebody yet. Okay.
Character. Oh.
That's a weapon. That's a weapon. That is a ranged
Oh,
weapon.
I was thinking this was a character. Okay.
For a character.
Okay, I got it messed up. Okay, character right there.
Yeah, you can stack it under him. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, pay for that.
You paid your things for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
6 total.
Okay.
Yeah, hello. Oh, nothing much. Nothing much. Yep, I'll be back here in about a couple hours. Boosie's still sitting up. Boosie is still sitting up. Yeah, he's asleep now. Yep. You read over there with him. Yep. All right, but I'll be back there in a couple hours. Yeah, I'll be back there in a couple hours. I'm gonna go over there tomorrow probably. I'll go over there tomorrow probably. Back to Boosie. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. He's good. Yep, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he been talking, but he's asleep now. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to you here in a minute. All right. Well, night. I'll see you in a minute. All righty. All right. Well, have a good bye. No bye. Crazy. Okay, so I can drain here for 1.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do drain. I forgot. Yeah, we were supposed to do that before deploy, but that's cool. I forgot. Let me see what I want to drain. I will drain this bad boy.
Do you know what the magic number of cards you want to have in hand?
Nah, I mean, I have no idea. I played this game a total of 1 time. So
One time.
Here we go. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. We figuring it out. I think we're doing well though. This is a game. We're playing a game.
It's a game.
Have you? Are you deploying anything else? Or are you
no.
gonna battle?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so draw whatever you think.
I think I will battle though.
So you can't hear because I don't have anything.
Okay.
You
got
could
nothing.
hear, but you probably would lose.
Yeah, I'll probably lose.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so no battle. Character. Oh, this is a fighter. What am I talking about? Okay. Let's put this out for 2.
Whipping. Yeah, arm it to it. Yeah, so you can put it under it.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Very nice.
Okay, they have a limited number of weapons they can
I
wield.
think it's 1.
1.
Unless otherwise, some cards say they can have more than 1, but yeah, it's just 1.
Okay, reveal a ship from your hand and put it on top of your use pile. Your opponent chooses one of his Earthships in the sector battle here and destroys it unless they reveal a ship from their hand and puts it on top of their use pile. I got no ships, so I got no ships. Can't do it. All right.
Okay. Give me information. I like it.
In this deal, reveal 2 cards from your hand that have matching destinies and put them on top of your use pile. All right, they have matching destinies.
Well, what does it say do?
They have matching destinies and put them on top of your use pile in any order. Choose a target unit your opponent has in a sight battle here. You got nothing. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Playing these things all wrong. All right. Yep.
Cool.
I guess that's all I can do.
Alrighty.
Oh, but I can drain, but didn't do anything, though.
You already drained.
Okay.
I remember you drained 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I took that card from my hand and put it in the lost.
All right.
So as we get more sectors out and
Then
more
there'll be
things
more
on them, we're
draining.
going to drain more. And then if we ever have a battle, which we eventually will, you lose a lot of cards on a battle.
Okay.
So that's where you lose a lot of stuff. So these were energies that you used?
Yep.
Okay, so all of that, the used ones will go into used pile and that circles back under your deck. And then those are energies you haven't used, those 2. What are those? Are those 4? What are those 2?
These are just cards in hand.
Oh, that's hand. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. My turn now.
Draw phase.
Yes. Oh, yeah, draw as much as you want.
I feel like this is a game where you want to have 9 cards in hand.
9 is a number.
Yeah.
It's one of the numbers of all time.
One of the numbers. Prime number, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. So activation phase, and then I'm gonna go to drain. So right here, I'm gonna drain you for 3. See, because I have a unit here, you don't, and there's 3 energy icons facing you.
Damn.
So 3 drain.
That is brutal. 1, 2, 3. Bloop.
Boom. All right.
Location.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play another thing on Ganymede.
Do you think this game was too cerebral for the masses, or?
No, I think that Star Wars existed, and Star Wars is obviously a stronger IP, and that's it. That's the end of the story. People want to see Darth Vader more than they do some. But I think this is a better game. I honestly do. I think it's a better designed game from what I've read from other people, not just my opinion, but from what I've read from other people and kind of looking at it be played. It seems like this is hashed out and balanced better. And I like the unique IP. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. So I like unique new stories.
Don't
Let's
let
have a new
Michael
story.
hear
Yeah. Let's have some new stories, all right? Not everything has to be a remake. Okay, so now energies. But I skipped a step. I'm supposed to get my energies first, so this one doesn't count. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I didn't.
Shouldn't it be 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're right. I forgot about that part. Boom. So obviously I didn't need energy to play this guy, so that's why I did it. But I shouldn't have done that. That was out of turn.
Well, I mean, it shouldn't be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 1.
Oh shit, man! You should learn how to count if you're gonna play this game. It helps. All right, so that's energy. I don't know why I keep trying to look at it. All right, 8. 8, 8, 8. What are we gonna do? It's a good number. It's a number. One of the numbers.
My favorite.
All right, 8. Man, what do we do with that? It's like it's a number for sure, but is it? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna put out my first Kaizen. Look at this guy. He's a guy. He's beefy. He's got the Chad chin. Look at that hair, though. You know he's good because of the hair. Yeah. Yep.
And James Roll Queen.
Oh, yeah.
What Howler, rather.
Oh, yeah. He's getting it. What's he getting? I don't know. But he's getting it.
He's getting it.
All right. So he's out. He's out there. He's with a vehicle, which I hear is good. There's that. I have 3 icons, right? Because I have 1 here and I have 2 here. So there you go. IQ count. Now I have 3 energies. What do? Okay. Well, I say I spend 2 of those energies. What do you say? I say 2 of those energies, and with that, I play an Inca 1 here. It's looking good. He's a ship. Look at him. He's unique, so I can't play another one, but he's out there representing us Earthers against the alien scourge. Yep. All right. Okay. Gotta tell you, it's looking real spicy over here. Do we want to pop off? Are we popping off? Are we popping off? Let's see. Nah.
Why not?
Well, I don't have enough tactics yet. I still can't draw a battle destiny. So I mean, I could. I'm pretty sure you still can fight, but a battle destiny is going to be a pretty big.
The defender doesn't draw a battle destiny?
We both do, if we have enough tactics.
Okay.
You have to have a total of 4 tactics at that site. If I have 4 tactics and you don't, I draw a battle destiny and you don't. So it's advantageous to get a little bit of an army there before you start fighting. Okay. So that was that. I'm saving this last energy for a rainy day. And I'm going to draw some more cards.
Oh, let's go energy conduit.
Oh, what's up? Oh, no.
Energy conduit.
Oh, no. What does it say?
Until end of turn, as an additional cost for your opponent to draw a card during the draw phase, they pay 1 energy.
Oh, my God. Is that a lost? Please tell me.
Lost, yeah, it's lost.
God, okay. I have to pay an energy to draw a card?
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
Bruh. That's...
But you got a grip full.
I mean, yeah, but... Man, that's insanity. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. I ain't drawing new cards.
Okay.
You got me. Look what you did. Hope you're proud of yourself.
I feel kind of proud of myself.
Okay, good.
Alrighty. Man, alright. So, activate phase. Nothing. Is there like an activation symbol or?
Like, you know, this activate phase seems sketch to me. What would you even really do there? It's a thing in here. Let me see what it says. Turn sequence, control phase, activate phase. In this phase, you may perform an activation. Oh gosh, activation action. You may do this only once during your activate phase. Each location. Oh, activate phase is when you get the energy. That's what activate. You're activating the energy.
Okay.
Okay, we've been doing it the whole time. Okay, activation phase is not sketch. I'm sketch. Turns out.
I think I left my amber.
Oh
But,
shit!
yeah, but
report some keys.
yeah, might as well. Yeah. But yeah, as long as this character is aboard a ship, that ship is +3.
Oh shit! I can get some dice or whatever.
+3. Oh yeah, this has tactics too. Well,
we can. I mean, yeah, if you want to do it that way, but I mean, we can remember because this piloting. I remember how piloting works. But yeah, is it just it doesn't give you more defense as well?
Nope, just power and tactics.
Damn, you got 6 tactics?
6 tactics.
God.
No, 4 tactics.
Oh,
I'm tripping.
shit.
+3,
I mean, that's still
+3.
a lot.
Yeah.
God damn. All right. So don't go to Ganymede.
I'll just put the +3.
Noted.
+3.
I have a feeling you're just going to be draining here pretty often. And remember, there is a move phase where you can move things.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, that's important. But obviously, it's after the battle step, so you can't move in battle. That would be a little OP.
Okay. Drain.
Yes, you're draining me for 1. And I shall lose that one.
Deploy. Oh, I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All the energy popping off.
Oh, this is lost. I guess I didn't use anything last time, or did I?
Yeah, I guess not. Well, you should have put it under your deck if you did. So you would have put it under your deck, remember?
Maybe I already did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did.
Don't really remember. All right.
That's a lot of energy you got there.
And 8 + 4.
Good. Yes.
12. And you can play unlimited characters to a location.
Yeah, just as long as you have, the energy for it and whatnot. The other limit is like on a ship, you have to have capacity. That's the other limit.
Okay, seeing as how this is a location, I can just put characters right on it.
Sure can.
Okay.
Have at it.
5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this guy. As long as this character is at a location where you have no support icons. I do. Capacity 1. This character is immune to attrition. What's attrition?
So whenever we start a battle, we have a battle destiny step. We draw a card, we look at the destiny, and that number we do an attrition, which is basically damage, and you have to absorb it with defense by basically damaging a creature that has enough defense to soak up the attrition.
Okay.
Yeah, if you only have one creature there or a character there, if I do any damage, you're going to have to damage that one, right? So it's advantageous to have multiple, so you have a choice of what you're going to damage.
Okay. Play this Legionnaire for 2. And each time you use an activated ability of a weapon beneath this character, draw up to 3 cards from your reserve. You may draw no more than 3 cards using this ability each battle. Okay. Warrior. Kaizen.
Ganymede's popping off.
Ganymede. Put another one of those there. Oh, you can't put them straight there.
Yeah, he can go on the ship. You have a capacity 1.
Ah, I forget.
Put him on the ship, yeah. Did you pay 2 for him?
Ah, no.
Yeah.
2, 3 left.
Now, whenever something is on a ship, it doesn't add its power or anything to it unless it has piloting, and then it adds power and stuff to the ship. So just so you know. It's just a ship. It's a way to get something somewhere. If you put it on a ship.
Do you add the ships to the characters' tactics to be at the 4?
Yeah, tactics gets added, but not power. I believe. Let me make sure I'm not tripping right now. Because actually, that'd probably be in the advanced rules. I think it's power that doesn't get added. Let me see.
3. Plus 2.
Here we go. In a sector battle, add the power of all your ships in the battle, but not the units aboard them. So yeah, power is not added in the battle.
Cool.
And same with defense. Because it makes sense, right? If you are having a space battle, you know what I mean? You can't damage one of your people in the ship without damaging your ship. Like, your ship would have to get damaged.
Ship first.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I tapped out. Yep, I think I tapped out. So, we go to the battle phase.
You want to battle?
Now the defender, if they have 4 tactics,
Mm-hmm.
but if they only have 3 tactics, then they can't.
They don't draw a battle destiny. But you're not drawing one either.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stand by. I don't know if if the one aboard the ship would count. Here we go. Add the tactics of cards in the battle. In a site battle, add the tactics of all units in the battle. In sector battle, add the tactics of all ships in the battle, but not units aboard them.
Not units. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't either.
Okay. Did I already do my 1 drain for the control phase?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's turn 2 for you, so yeah, second drain. Try and battle over there. You can.
5 versus 7.
You looking at power or power? Yeah, power is important, but it's not the only thing that matters.
Gotta support icon. No battles here.
I have to go there. You can't make me. It's scary over there.
Oh, yeah.
But the cool thing is you get a guaranteed drain every time. That's the nice part about having something locked down.
Small drain.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Three, 6 versus 7.
You talking about power?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Guess no battle.
No battle? Okay.
Move phase. I guess it makes more sense to move.
Okay. You got paid.
But I gotta spend an energy, which I have none.
Oh, you have no energy? Oh,
no
damn.
energy.
Damn. Yeah.
Right, and then draw. I want 8 cards in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I said 9. 9.
Okay, to me. Oh, I didn't put my used in my thing. There we go. All right, we got 1 energy from last turn. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Here we go. Let's do the thing. Oh my, that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to pay 1, 2 to put this guy out. And I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 to put this guy out. Okay, very nice, very nice. All right, I got some more energy here. How much more? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 energy. I see, that's fine. All right, what are we doing here? We are. I don't like this. This is not good. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna figure it out. All right. I am gonna. Oh, drain. No, I can't drain. There's things everywhere, so I can't drain. We're skipping that. And we're gonna go right to battle. I'm ready to battle. I did the deploy, and we're gonna do a battle for real. Here we go. Battle. We're pulling the trigger. It's time for these aliens to go down. So I'm gonna pay an energy. Boom. The battle. Right there. And cool. During a battle, blah, 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 blah. Okay, battle destiny step. Okay, each player determines his or her battle destiny in the battle. To do this, first you look to see, do you have at least 4 tactics? If you do, then you're going to draw the top card of your reserve and note the destinies of that card. So here we go. I'm going to draw the top one of mine. You do it as well. My destiny is 2. That sucks.
I got 4. I think that barely makes me even.
Right. So the thing here too is my destiny is 2, but I have destiny multipliers. So right here, this guy's ability. He says, your battle destiny in this site battle here is +1 for each of your Kaizens here in each related site. So this guy is a Kaizen, this guy is a Kaizen, and this guy is a Kaizen. So my actual battle destiny is 5. So the card that you drew for your battle destiny is going to go into your used.
Okay.
You had 4. You just remember the number.
So what is
Can you
it?
go get us some more dice? Do you know where they are? Just get us a bunch of dice. There should be some in there.
I forgot 9, but you have what?
Oh shit, I don't know. We're gonna get to the power step here in a second. There's other things we gotta do first. So now the attrition step happens, which is important. So we're gonna do attrition based on our battle destiny. So I am doing attrition 5 to you, and you're doing attrition 4, right? Your battle destiny was 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
4.
All right. So what's up? That's perfect. So thank you so much. So now we do it at the same time. So so my 5 going to you. Basically, the way it works is you have to damage enough units at that location to absorb 5 worth of damage. And the number you're using is the defense, right? So if you damage this guy,
He dies.
well, no. So if you damage this guy, you're only absorbing 3. You still have 2 left. So that means you'd have to damage this guy too. But since this guy's 7, if you just damaged him, he absorbs all of it, and this guy doesn't have to get damaged. So obviously that's the better thing to do, but that's how that would work. Okay? Sorry, I'm making sure. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. So now, jeez. And you're doing 4 to me. So I'm going to damage this guy who has 6 defense, so that absorbs all of it. So, yeah, exactly. That's how that would work. All right. But they're not destroyed, they're damaged. It's different because we still need them for the next step. Okay? So the attrition is done. Okay? I have a card that I'm actually going to play. So, 1, 2, 3. Or actually, you know what? I'm not going to play this. That's too confusing. Let's just get through one battle. Attrition's done. Let's go to the next step. The next step is power step. Each player determines his or her battle. So here, let's do this so we remember our battle destinies, right? So you do that, and I had a 5 after the multipliers. Okay, so power step. Each player determines his or her total power at the battle site. Add power of all your units in the battle. In a sector battle, add the power of all your ships, not the things on them. Okay. Both kinds of battles, you also add the battle destiny at the determined earlier step. Okay. You and your opponent now compare powers, and whoever has the most wins the battle. So now in this situation, I have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. So I have 15 total power.
Okay. You got 9.
You got 9 total power. So I win. So now what happens is the next step, which is the loss step. If you lose the battle, you must lose energy equal to the casualties, which is equal to the difference between the total power of your opponents. So any units that were damaged can lower that number with their defense. So I had 15, you had 9, right?
6.
So the difference is 6, but you have 7 defense.
Okay.
So no casualties.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay. So that's the end of that. Now let's see. 0 goes in there. Okay. So that happened. End of battle step. All damaged cards belonging to either player are now destroyed. Now I do have a card that I wanted to play. I'm going to play an interrupt. That is lost, and it says it's 0 cost, and it says patchwork. The next time your target unit would be destroyed this turn, prevent it. And if it's damaged, undamage it. So it's a lost, so it goes away. And I'm going to undamage this, so he is not going to be lost. But your card will be lost unless you have something similar that can save him. But the damage card would go away into the lost pile. But you got no casualties. That's nice.
But it will be lost though, so it's a casualty though, right?
No, so the casualties is a different term. That is going to be a destroyed character. Casualties is what they call the difference in the battle, right? And that's how much energy you would have lost. So like for instance, I had 15, you had 9. If that guy had 0 defense, you would be losing 6 energy to the casualties, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Guy's lost.
He is lost.
I hate to see you go.
Yeah, right. Sad story. All right, so that's the end of that's a battle. We did a battle. There we go. Now move phase. No thanks. And we go to draw phase, which please and thank you, because holy moly, that would be.
How many you got? 3.
Yeah. What you thinking?
Yeah, let's do that energy conduit. Energy conduit.
You gonna do it to me? All right.
I just took a bad loss.
yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Shit. You know what? All right, fine. You can have it. Jeez. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this under here, and your turn.
Ready. So what's that? 1. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 energy. Pretty good.
Hey, this got used during the battle. So how does that go?
What was that?
We did our destiny, and then it goes to my use.
Oh, so it goes into. Oh, actually, no. It's at the end of your turn, so it stays in your used until the end of your turn when you cycle it under.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Where were you last turn?
I think this encampment was a mistake.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Putting that encampment there made my drains stronger. But you will drain me.
And because of my guy, too. My guy, like, if my guy didn't have any... As long as this character is at a location where you have no support icon, if this character is immune to attrition. Mm-hmm. Would it have helped me not having attrition there? Not really. Nah.
Yes, you wouldn't have been damaged.
Oh, the whole attrition wouldn't have affected.
You would have been immune to attrition. You would have got no damage.
But then I just lost that guy.
You would have lost that guy. But that guy would have stayed around. Yeah. Oh, drain. Yes, let me drain. I will drain from the top of my deck. Okay, that's not bad. You missed our first battle. We had a battle. It was fine. It wasn't that bad. You just lost one character. There was no casualties. So, like, he didn't lose any energy for it, or any cards on top of his deck for it. Which is ultimately what you're trying to do with battle. You're trying to make him lose a lot of cards. So, he successfully defended. He defended the Ganymede.
Just gonna go ahead and make this very simple. Let's go 7.
Oh my god, that dude is terrifying.
I'm not taking from him memory.
Okay.
It's hard to remember the piles.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I have that little, that's why I have my system.
Okay, this is my hand, right?
Yeah. That guy is a terrifying character.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 energy I got for turn. I always keep 9 cards in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You gotta get system turn. You gotta get the loot to loot. Makes it easy.
Both of them have 8 in there. I don't know what happened.
Sleight of hand. I took it from you. You weren't watching.
I think this is what I just drew as energy.
Okay. Is there 8 cards there?
This is my hand with all the crappy stuff in it. Yeah. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Okay.
Let's put this here. 4. Got 3. Piloting 3. As long as this character's aboard a ship, that ship has +3 power and +3 tactics.
You might want to put him on a ship. Yeah. But I mean, you don't have to, but he probably would be better on the ship. Because I gotta say, it's gonna be hard to break into here. These boys popping off over here.
I would agree. Alright, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But you're getting scary over here, and I don't like it.
Ooh, that's nice. 3 and 3. Kaizen.
I'm now understanding why some of these cards are good. I'm, playing through it a little more. I'm like, oh shit, that would actually be really helpful. Starting to come together.
You don't add the tactics of the characters in the ship battle.
Right. So your tactics are 2 right now. I don't think does piloting give you more tactics? Power and tactics. Yes, you have enough tactics to fight. If you
Oh
want.
yeah, plus tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 4.
That's what makes these plus attritions really nice. Because even if I don't get a destiny, I still do attrition.
3.
Another ship out here? Man, you guys are invading Earth. They're coming on our turf, dude.
Freaking Earthers.
He stopped me from drawing cards 2 turns in a row. Well, not in a row, but 2 turns, and that's brutal. Look at this. Look at this. Heads in hand I have.
Alright, so we're done with the summoning. Now go to the battle.
If you'd like. Let's have it.
Definitely not there. Can't do it there.
Right.
And I drained, right?
You did. Yeah, I mean, this card here.
Okay. Let's battle here.
You want to battle? Let's get it.
do
So
it.
I do not draw for Destiny, but you do.
Okay, because I have a lot.
You have enough. Yeah.
Top deck.
Yep.
Blow. Got a nothing.
Oh.
No. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, 0. Dang.
Oh.
Tough luck. Goes when you used.
Used.
So 0 Destiny. So you're not doing any attrition, but I am doing attrition because this escort cruiser says you cause +1 attrition here. So I will cause 1 damage to you. So you have to absorb it somewhere. And right now, before I do anything else, nah, never mind. Yeah. So I cause 1 damage. So you have to damage something.
Oh man. It's +2 as well.
Power?
Yep, as long as this ship is in a sector where you have no support icons, this ship has +2 power.
Oh wow. Okay, and it's getting a lot more power from your pilot.
I guess this is the weakest link right here.
Okay. So attrition is done. Now we're going to go to power step. So count up your power. Obviously the pilot is going to give this guy what, +2, +3?
+3.
So he gets 6, 9, 12. You have 12. I have 7. But I didn't get any attrition, so none of my guys are damaged. Oh, okay. So I'm pretty sure what happens now is I can choose to damage something.
Does this guy contribute to the fight still?
He does. His power. Yep.
I think I'm at 15, I think.
6,
4.
7.
No, that guy didn't count.
Yeah.
This guy's adding, as long as his character's aboard, their ship is +3/+3. So, yeah,
Right,
this guy is adding it. So, okay.
Yeah, so it's 6,
3.
9, and then this guy.
But the +2. So.
Oh, shit, yeah, so...
So, instead of 15, I think it was 14 or...
14.
3,
14.
6, 8, 11, 14, yeah.
14, all right, shit. Okay, and minus 7, so the difference is 7, right? So I'm going to damage my escort cruiser to put...
Sounds like Firefly, if you ever watched Firefly.
Yeah.
Escort cruiser.
Do I want to damage my escort cruiser? Oh, actually, hold on. Before I do that... Defense is less than the number of fighters you have here. I don't have that many fighters. Yeah, I'm going to damage this guy, which is going to absorb the difference, so I don't have to lose any to attrition, luckily. Or to the battle step. So now the casualties happen. I've absorbed the entirety of the difference, so no casualties are incurred. But now anything that's damaged gets lost, so I will lose this, and you'll lose that. And anything attached to it also goes to the lost.
Rough.
All right, yeah, bad. Yeah, tough break. All right. This goes here. Oh, actually, was this my hand? This is my hand. Okay. So now that's it, right? And you just go.
I can go to the move.
You can move, yeah, if you'd like.
This drain ain't so great, so keep a strong footing over here.
Oh gosh, it's about to go down. All right.
The playmats for this game, I'm sure, were very nice and handy.
Yeah, probably not. Are you moving anything else, or now you got to draw?
Oh, I got to spend the energy.
Oh yes.
All right, draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3.
Okay.
Bottom JTs.
Okay, so my turn. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Energy.
You know what? Can you move over here, or does it
cannot.
go one?
He has to go on a ship
and
then go there.
Yeah, the guy stuck lights up.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, because he can't just hop across space. Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But he's good on a rocket pad.
Right. Okay. I mean, let's get it, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and do my drain. Oh, I don't drain because you have a person there. Control I did, or activation I did. Control is done, and let's get to a battle. Let's battle it out. Let's have it at it. So actually, let's do a deploy first before I get crazy. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And let's deploy remote coordinator, another one. It's not unique, so I can do that. To the location. And then let's do our destiny. You don't have tactics to do it. So I'm gonna draw my battle destiny, and it's gonna be 2. Man, I'm not drawing good destinies. So I got 2, and then 2 plus 1 for each Kaizen. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So my battle destiny is 6. This goes to the used. Battle destiny is 6. All right. Now we're going to do power. So 4 cause plus 1 attrition at each. Oh, attrition. I'm sorry, not power. Attrition first. Sorry. I cause plus 1 attrition for each site battle here, whatever. It's enough attrition. He's going to get damaged no matter what because I'm doing 6. So he's super damaged. What happens if you can't defend enough? Let me look at attrition real quick. I think it's just nothing, but let me make sure that I'm not crazy. Attrition stat. All right, damage. Okay. Wait. No, yeah. It's just you damage all you can. Okay, cool. So now power step. So 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. Shit. All right, 18, and then defensive 3, so 15. So 15 is the losses. So however you want to do that. Like I said, it can come from your hand, it can come from your top of your deck, either one. And make sure to look at your hand. There's nothing you can do to like negate it or nothing. Sometimes there's cards that like let you reduce casualties or whatever, increase defense of a unit, anything like that. Interrupts. It's usually gonna be interrupts, pretty much. Alright.
Can use these next turn, so
15 it is. And as you can see, this is when battles pop off, which I'm about to get my comeuppance next turn. So I have a feeling you'll be sitting happy for too long. All right, big battle, decisive battle. All right, maybe. So that was that. Losses are done. I can move, which where the fuck am I gonna go? Oh, I can move. Can I? I can save myself. I didn't think about that. I will pay an energy to GTFO. You can have Earth. I don't want it. Okay.
That's no battles.
Yep, and cool. That will be that. Draw cards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go one more. 10. Okay, that's enough cards for me. To you. And this is all gonna go down here. So that's why the move is important. You gotta run away. It's like Earth is fucked. I don't want anything to do with it. But he's gonna drain me for a lot, so but
3.
That's how it be. It do be that way.
I'd much rather 3 than 15.
Yeah, right.
Great.
Oh wow, yeah, I am not. This is okay, so you're draining me 3, so 1 Goodness, what am I gonna do about that? Let's just 2, 3. Yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with losing that.
Yeah, still 8. Whoa. What are these?
There you go.
9.
Oh, he's lost.
Yo,
Yeah.
okay. This must have been part of the day. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost dead. 8 is empty. Okay. Need ships.
I didn't think about that runaway tactic, that you can just be like, nah, just dip out. But I guess that's why you gotta spread your power around. You know what I mean?
Okay. 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Isn't that a free one if you don't already have ships there? Or is that not that
No
one?
energy cost at a sector where you have no ships.
Boom,
Yeah.
there you go. So you don't have to take that fee?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right. I got a crappy hand.
Whose side am I on? God, Earth pilots fucking suck. You get such good pilots. My pilots are trash. You're aliens. I mean, what are we gonna do?
Chucky hand.
I have a feeling that no units are ever gonna go there again. Nope.
There's not a bunch of units in this deck though, right?
I mean there are, but most of them have like piloting and are good in space. But you have some that are good on the ground for sure.
Okay.
And you have some weapons that are pretty good. Y'all's weapons are really good too. The aliens' weapons are pretty good. Like that one guy you almost put down earlier that had like 3 cost and was like a big scary guy. He's a monster. That's scary on the ground. Now remember, since he's on a ship, I mean, I think you can still use it, right? I think you can still use it.
1 damage target unit your opponent has in a side battle.
Ah, yeah. So
It has defense. It can't side battle.
Right. Because it makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't be able to use a weapon in space.
Makes sense.
I have a feeling we're going to build up to quite a situation in space. At least the Earthers are doing all right in the dirt. It feels kind of cool. It does feel like a war. You know what I mean? That has like big battles, with the possibility of, swinging the war. But, obviously it could go either way because Lord knows those ships are terrifying.
I have a weapon on a freaking fighter ship, but that doesn't work.
Yeah, you do. Is it a because some weapons can be for ships.
Okay.
Is that a ship weapon?
Fighter.
Yep.
Weapon fighter.
Yep.
Okay.
So we can go there.
Yeah, I think I'm screwed. You got no characters. Okay. So you gotta do more than just say 9 and then you gotta look for what you need.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I got too many plays, but what I can do is... Oh, do I have another fighter weapon? Yeah, I do. Alright. Coral energy burst is 2. Okay, reveal the ship from your hand and put it on top of your used pile. Oh, no ships.
And that's during a battle anyway, I'm pretty sure. Unless you want to pop off.
Maybe so. Yeah, let's get into it. Battle.
You want to battle here?
Yep.
Okay. Neither of us have enough tactics to draw a thing.
I think I can pay 2 energy. If this character's aboard a ship, move that ship to a sector battle at another sector.
Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. Okay.
And 2.
I don't like that at all. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, so that's tactics is +3. Let's just put them there. So yes, so that should be at least a thing.
Oh, each of your ships here are negative on tactics if it's not a she ship. So mine has 0 tactics. That's fucking cool. I like that. I have not been paying attention to these little things.
Not at all.
As long as you have a ship here, your side is Oh, I have an extra thing here. Man, I have not been reading this shit at all. Each player must play here. Opponent loses 1 energy. Wow, we have not been doing that. Man, we gotta read those things.
Reading.
Dang, I don't know why I just noticed that, but okay. Yeah, we've been cheating a little bit, but that's all right. I think we cheated equally. So
just like it.
All right.
So I got tactics 4, 5. I got adequate tactics.
Okay, I do not. So go ahead and draw Destiny.
1. Man.
Damn, rip. Okay.
Destiny sucks.
Okay. So you would cause 1 attrition, which obviously I will do that. And then I, surprise, have a trump. You've activated my trump card. It says, as an additional cost to play this interrupt, pay X number of energy. You cause attrition plus X at a target location where a battle is taking place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will pay 7 energy to do 7 attrition. So, and this is lost. 7 attrition. So you have to absorb 7 attrition, and you have 6 and 6 defense. So I think they both get damaged, right? Unless you have buff defense somewhere.
Are you seriously?
I told you have my trump card.
The trump card.
I have to have some way to defend myself in space.
Trying to think of a Trump phase.
Yeah. You're fired. The ships are fired.
He's a very dirty, dirty woman.
When you're rich, they let you do it.
Grab him by the cooter.
Dang, that sucks. But yeah, all right. But you're still gonna power the shit out of me and probably make me burn a lot of cards. So that's cool. So that's attrition. Now we count our powers. I have 2. So
11.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Now, did you do the tactics -1?
I mean, yeah, I had no tactics.
Okay.
I didn't need any tactics to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you said 11. Okay. So the difference is 9. The difference is 9. I have 5 defense, so I burn 4 cards. Shit. Okay. Okay. Let's burn 4 cards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck! Oh, those are all good cards.
Oh,
damn. Okay. I don't like that at all. Okay. There you go. So now there's that, and then we have so casuals go away. All go to lost. Ripperoni, dude. That was brutal.
Oh man.
You won, but did you?
I did not. I really didn't.
Yeah, those cards are good, dude. I gotta add more of those in my deck. They are rares. That Z level Gyrus. It's a good card. All right.
What do you have in there now? How many?
I think I have 3 of those. They're pretty good. I didn't know they were that good, but man, that's huge. That was a huge swing. All right. Now that was that. So move phase. Would you like to move? I have to find a way to do something in space. I don't know how, but gotta have to figure out something.
You don't need to. You got this.
All right. That's what you got?
That's it.
All right, cool. So let's get with attrition. Attrition 3. Or not attrition, fucking drain. Drain 3 for you.
3. 3.
Oh my god, you're gonna drain me for 4 if I don't do something. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and go. So we did that. Control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, man, thanks for getting low. I got 2 encampments here. That I'll put here. Oh, wait, you can only. Doesn't it say you can only stack one? You may only stack one encampment here. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
One encampment.
That sucks. What the fuck am I gonna do this then? Guess I can stack one there and just let you drain me more. I don't know why I would do that. Oh, I already have one there too.
One there,
what the fuck am I
one
talking
there.
about? Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Alright. I'm stupid dumb. Hey, well, at least they're not destinies for me to draw. That's nice. Alright, 8. 8. Man, what do I want to do? Do I want to go out there? It's all scary. I don't want to do none of this shit. Okay, I'm going to not, and I'm going to go ahead and draw.
I didn't do my draw phase, but I just better draw everything.
Okay.
Yeah. You lose when you can't discard from hand either, right?
You lose whenever, like, your reserve, you have nothing in reserve. So I wouldn't draw a bunch of cards right now. Or you'll just lose. What are those down there?
That's my unspent energy.
Okay, cool.
No.
Yeah. Which will go back into your reserve, so that's fine. Whenever you use it. I gotta do something. No, I don't gotta do nothing. I'm just gonna pass.
It goes back to the energy, so I'll just draw 2.
Okay.
See if I get anything. Okay.
Sweet. Your turn.
You didn't battle?
No, I can't. There's nothing to battle.
Oh,
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
That's the thing, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you drained though, right?
I did already. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I did it. All right, okay, so drain 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay. Right. See, this game doesn't take too long. It's been about an hour-ish. Not terrible. And I mean, we're still learning it. I imagine we know it goes way quicker. But it probably wouldn't go so quick because we're going to be smarter about how we play things, and we won't have as big as swings probably. Because like now that you know, you're probably not going to just put someone out there when you're like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I imagine people who really like know a lot about this game, it probably is quite back and forth.
Oh, I just don't even have the energy to do anything, so.
You don't have any energy?
Well, I mean, I've got no reserve.
Oh yeah, you can't get your energy.
Yeah.
So I guess you just get you get all the energy you can, but I don't think you have any more energy at that point.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a drain.
It's draining.
I feel like an advantageous thing to do would be to put more sectors out since you're so dominant in space. You want to get more space out. You know what I mean? I mean, at this point, it's a little too late, but that would have been something to do.
Yeah, but I didn't really draw into them, really.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
How many were in here?
There's a lot, but that's something you can manipulate. Yeah. Going to Earth.
How are all these in the used pile? I think I probably just didn't bottom deck them at the...
Yeah, you didn't bottom deck them for sure.
3. These would be at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They get bottom decked at the beginning of the...
At the end of your...
And...
So they should have been bottom
What
decked.
did I spend them all on? I don't remember.
I don't remember. You played a bunch of weapons and ships and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, alright, so 1, 2, 3. I had 2 out here.
Mm-hmm. You did have to. Yep. So
1,
those
2,
should have
3,
been in
4, 5,
back.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
It's still 8, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you have energy. Look at that.
I got energy. Look at that. Alright. 3. 4. 2. Okay, so when this ship enters play, your opponent puts a card from their hand on top of their use pile.
Oh shit! Did you just do that?
Uh,
Got a card from the hand on top of the use pile. Gotta tell you, I don't know what I want to do with that. Let's do it here.
Zero drop weapon. Put a card from your hand on top of your use pile. Your opponent chooses one of their units in a site battle. Site battle. Yeah. I didn't drain yet, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, burned 4, drawing 4.
All right, and then
Some good cards too. Oh,
no battles, no.
yeah, no battles. You're draining at a quicker pace than me, though. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'll pass it.
Right. Here we go. So it's still 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In turn, I do my energy cycle, right?
Yes, they all go on the bottom. Yeah. 16 energy. So I didn't use any energy last time. 16 energy. What the fudge am I gonna do with all that? Man, oh man. What do we do with 16 energy? I ain't scared. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's put Atlantis out. A ship as legendary as the city itself.
Mm.
And then let's
In defense, wow.
pay 1, 2 for a pilot aboard it. And then let's pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Shadow Surfer.
Wow. It's getting ugly.
Yeah. It's happening. Things are about to go down. It's a Shadow Surfer. He's surfing the shadows. Alright. Okay. Is it time to pop off? Are we popping off now? I think we're about to pop and lock.
And drop it.
Make some things happen. So I got Tactics 4. I got enough. You got Tactics 4 down there? Did not.
No, 3. Oh, each ship has tactics -1.
Oh shit.
LSCC. You
Oh wait, no. I ain't got
Oh. I'm not paying attention. How much energy you got over there?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, before this comes out, I'm not paying attention. I got
I paid 4 for it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
play a martial interrupt
What does it do?
for, and it cost me 2.
Target pending ship or pending unit in its owner's hands unless its owner pays 2 more energy. Gross. Yeah, I'll do that. That sucks though, but nice. You did it.
Okay.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
Okay. You know, I think I'm gonna do it for that one as well.
For which one?
For the second one, for both of them.
For Atlantis?
Yep.
Look, I did play Atlantis. Fuck, I gotta pay another 2 energy. God dang it. Okay, fine. All my energy.
All then.
Alright. And then... So I can battle, but I'm not gonna get any tactics. Oh, +1 tactics. Hey, I just make the cut. Okay, let's battle. So here we go. You draw Destiny. Oh,
I do not.
I do. Destiny 4. Let's go. This ship cannot be targeted by your opponent. Hold on. Where's that card you just used?
Oh no.
Interrupt, whatever. Where'd he go?
That one.
Put target pending ship.
Can't be targeted.
This ship cannot be targeted. So
okay,
I'll just
this
get
was my
2
used
So
energy.
I would not use that, and I'm gonna get 2 energy back. That's it. But this one you can. Okay. Cool. There we go. We're figuring it out. So 4. I have 4 destiny. And okay, used. Okay. Let's get it. So now 4 attrition, so that ship gets damaged unless something else happens.
Let's see. Nothing.
Okay. So he just gets damaged. And then we go to power. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. And you have 3?
3.
Okay.
Lowly 3.
The difference is 7, and your defense is 6. So
1.
you will lose 1 card. Just go to the lost. From wherever you want.
1.
Okay. And then casualties, or not casualties, but damaged ships go away. Anything aboard them. I know it feels bad. Yeah. I had to do something in space. You were just popping off too hard. All right. But no casualties other than that one. And there's that. Now I can move, which obviously I don't want to go there because that's scary over there. There's a lot of scariness. Okay, draw. Let's have some draw. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's go 10. Sure. All right. This goes under my deck. And to you.
8.
Drain 4. Or no,
Still
you
4,
drain
3.
3.
3.
Oh, let me see. Maybe I want to drain this stuff. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Control deploy. Energy.
You
Still
activate your
7.
energy. You still activate your energy. Oh yeah, it's 8. It's still 8 for you.
Still 8. Nothing in the hand though.
The boys came through, dude. This is a shitty pilot. He only has piloting 1. Not good. I didn't draw any of the good pilots.
But all I can do is move. I guess it would make more sense to move.
It's wood.
3 versus 1, but then you get the 3, and then you can start battling though. But I got the power.
Oh, your total power at a battle at a related site. Okay, never mind. So that doesn't matter.
I guess it makes sense to move.
Okay, yeah, I would say so.
So then I'll pass.
Alrighty then. Okay. We'll start with 1, 2. Okay. Oh boy. Let's do this. Earth.
No fight.
Corporate headquarters. Cool. Another Earth site. Let's do this as well. Okay. And then let's get jiggy with it. That's too much. That's too much. Those are 6 power each, those ships?
Yep.
Oh. I don't like that shit at all. Alright. Well, That sucks. This all sucks. So I got a lot of defense. I gotta do something, or you're gonna screw me over pretty hardcore with those guys. The beefcakes, the beef boys. Fuck it, let's pull the trigger. We're gonna battle. I'm gonna battle it up. So, obviously we all have plenty of tactics. Let's go ahead and draw them destinies, both of us. Fuck.
Got a 2.
Oh, got a 0. Oh. That's bad. Well, cool. All right. That sucks so bad. But alas, I have my saving grace, the trump card. You have how much battle destiny you doing to me? 2, you said?
2.
Okay. And then I'm gonna play this guy. Same deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pay 7 energy to do 7 attrition.
What type of card is that? Just interrupt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you interrupt my interrupts?
No.
Okay. There are some cards that do that. Cancel interrupts or whatever.
Okay, 7. The 7 attrition basically is 7 damage.
Right. And you have to absorb it with 7 defense. Which both of you guys are at 6 from my understanding, unless there's some way you can beef them. You're still going to outpower me. I'm going to get fucked from that, but that's alright.
Okay, check me out. Pay 2 energy. If this character is aboard a ship with a weapon beneath it, the ships don't have weapons.
Right. He has a weapon. Ships can have weapons. Like, there are ship weapons, but you don't have one at the moment.
Wow. I could do with this pilot. Reveal 2 cards from your hand that have matching destinies and put them on top of your used pilot in any order. Choose target unit your opponent has in a sight battle.
That's right. Yeah, because you can't use weapons on a ship. Right. Like a person's weapon on a ship.
Yep, 7. That is the worst.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, just... It is a tricky thing. This card is invaluable. Man, this thing's powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that was damages from attrition. Now we calculate our power. So I have 6, 7, 10. I have 10 power.
12.
Okay. So the difference, you win, obviously. The difference is absorbed by this guy's defense. This guy goes away. Your guys go away. No casualties are incurred. Doesn't feel like it, right? Doesn't feel like it. It's brutal. The Earthers, they're doing it. The old boys, get them with the gun. Or what is it that the Air Force song? Give them the gun. You ever heard the Air Force song? It's such a stupid fucking thing. Anyway, all right. I'm just kidding. It's amazing. It's good. Patriotism and all. All right. It's still my turn. Okay, I won't move. I'm going to stay there. I was wondering if I wanted to move, but no. I have 2 energy. I almost could. No, I would have to move the ship to Earth. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's it. I will go ahead and do draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like having 10 in hand. 10 seems nice.
Didn't pick up any OP fire, but did you?
I did. I got a box of it. Yeah. I actually pulled a pretty good card out of it too. I'll show you here in a second when I finish this guy up.
Still playing?
Nah, I just I like collecting. I pulled the manga art Sabo in the last set, which is like the chase card from last set. So I was like, yeah, a little collector's thing. It got graded 10 too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's in there. I want trying to sell it. I need to sell it. I don't know where I'm gonna sell it though. I don't want to give it to them. They're not gonna give me 60% of what it's worth. I'm not trying to do that. I'm gonna try to see if I can push it on like I don't know somewhere. However that works. But yeah.
Y'all finished with the series? What episode are
we are towards the end of Wano.
Yes.
Like, we haven't watched it for a while. We started watching some other stuff. We're taking a little break from One Piece for a moment. We marathon through it for a while, so we're not caught up though. Yeah, we're taking a little break, a little hiatus. Man, look, it's crazy. Like, even though it feels like we've had a lot of one-sided battles, like you still have gotten through a lot of my deck, so it's comparable, you know. Think if the Earthers didn't pull off a surprise invasion again of me.
Oh yeah,
that was the tide-turning battle.
All right, everything is in energy except that one.
Nice.
But I have no cards. Yeah, I think there's just nothing I can do at this point.
Yeah, but you do drain. You do drain me.
I do drain.
So
3 drains. Yeah.
Is this my hand? No, this was my energy. This was my hand. Yeah, this was my hand, wasn't it? Yes, this was my hand. And then 3 drain. Oh no, you don't drain me. You don't have control.
Oh yeah, I don't have anything.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, like I got no units.
Yeah. So I guess all that would happen is you would just cycle all your energy into your deck and then draw. There's nothing else for you to do.
You can cycle that? You can?
Yeah, you can just pay your energy into your pile and then you draw cards. But your turn is over because you can't do anything else. You have to go straight to the draw step.
Cycle your energy into your deck. You're paying it.
You basically just
rolls to
paying
your
it.
deck.
Yeah, and this is too.
Okay. You're paying it. Okay. And then you draw.
Was that used? That card on the bottom, you could have drawn that one.
Yeah.
Or no, you couldn't have drawn, but it could have been.
No, I mean it was still in.
Oh, because it was all your cards were in energy. Now, here's the thing. You do not have that's why it makes sense. You can choose how much energy you want to activate. You don't have to activate it all. Does that make sense? So you could choose to activate no energy, and then it's all in your pile. But it still ultimately means the same thing. You're going to skip the rest of your step and just go straight to your draw. Because you don't have to draw that much energy. You can choose how much you want to draw.
Okay.
So then it would all be in your deck.
Okay. Draw 9.
There you go. Hefty hand. Gotta get that space presence back. My boy's out here scared. He's like, man, we did it, but for how long?
You're not scared. That's your turn, right? Yep.
Oh yeah. All right. So drain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drain.
6.
Brr. That is a draining.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, not exactly enough.
5, 6.
We got 13 energy. Here we go. Popping off. Popping locking. What's 13 energy? Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Mercenary. All right. It's on my energy. This cycles around, and then it passes to you. And it's not looking too good.
Not at all. Right, so I'll take all this as energy.
Okay.
Can't even cast my guy. Big 7 drop.
The boy.
The boy.
He's a beast right now, though. He has like 3 icons, so his power's up. But yeah. So I would say, going forward, because I really thought that deck was going to dominate this one. And in space, it really would have. But man, that one card is just gross, dude.
That card was out of control.
Yeah.
7.
Nice.
That gives you your tactics, or they gave you power, or
It let me do attrition.
Yeah,
Just pay
yeah,
energy
attrition.
for it, which is
so like attrition is just a battle before the battle.
pretty much. It's like doing damage before we even battle. Yeah.
Okay.
You still count power. It damages things before. It basically allows things to because the things that are damaged from attrition, that defense protects from having casualties. So it's almost like things get to body block, and be like, you can't cause casualties. That's what attrition does.
Okay. Yeah. +2. Free.
Nice.
Free. I'm free. All the locations.
Oh, you got another sector. Nice. Yeah, and then they had the light side of the moon and the dark side of the moon in there too. So you had a lot of sectors for sure. Because that's the idea of that deck, and I might need to tweak it a little bit, but one playthrough is not enough to be like, that deck's not good.
Yeah.
I think the tactic there is you never want to go to the ground unless you have really good foothold, obviously. But the space is where you want to be. But, you're going to lose some ships for sure.
And then kind of get rid of a lot of those sight battle weapons, maybe.
Yeah, I think that probably does need to change.
Yeah.
They have more ships. But the thing is, you don't want to be completely useless at sights because then you get run over by strong vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because if I build enough sites, you got to do something about them. So you got to have a little bit of a balance. I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, so that was your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Comes to me and then you drain for 3, 6, 7. Drain for 7. Which I think is about it, right?
There's 1, 2,
game.
3.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's. Man. Oh, man. I think I would say that this battle was the decisive thing, but it really wasn't. It was that card, man. Being able to damage your ships was massive.
Attrition
This thing is disgusting. So, for those of you at home, this card is disgusting. Yeah, it's bad. Now, one thing that you could do, too, is there are cards that cancel interrupts. So maybe we need some of those. That's probably a good idea, because if I didn't have this, you would have fucked me in space. I was done. This thing killed, what is it? It killed, 4 or 5 of your ships. So, yeah. Man, GG. What'd you think about the mechanics of the game?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I know it felt very one-sided, but I feel like I could see how it could be balanced. You know what I'm saying? You understanding the game a little better, but yeah, drawing into your space, your places is hard. That's why you got to put a lot of them in your deck, but you got to balance that because they're all 0 destiny, and you don't want to draw those during a fight. Yeah. So that's a hard balance to make. But you don't want to have too few because then you're fighting off battle on one sector or 2 sectors the whole game. You know what I mean?
There's only sites and sectors.
Yes. And encampments, which are just extra parts of a site or sector. It goes either way. But I would say one thing we can do, and the other thing too is they're unique. Some of them are unique. Now this one's not, which interesting enough. This one is not. Oh, this is an encampment. Now, I'm under the impression that encampments can stand alone. meaning like you can have them out and they can just be a place. But you could also stack this under one. So I think this deck, I don't know how many of these I have, but you can have an unlimited amount, and you can keep stacking them under your sectors. You can only have one, obviously, in each one, but you can have multiple sectors that have like double, so you'd be draining a lot and getting a lot of energy and getting all your symbols and stuff. But that's what these are for. But I would say that like you gotta draw until you get those sectors, man. That's the big thing. But yeah, what do you think about the mechanics? Pretty good.
I hate it. It's like this game I've been playing 7C.
Oh, 7C! I saw that. We were talking about that. I'd never played it. It looks freaking cool. I like
talking about the new one or the old one?
Oh, I guess the old one. I didn't know there's a new one.
Yeah, I mean, I got both. Well, I mean, I got both of them. That's the one that I stopped and bought it on the Gen Con.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the old one, we were looking at a site that had these cards.
Yeah.
And it also had other like dead games that have been dead for a while, and it had some old 7Cs stuff.
Yeah, I had a couple of decks of those. So.
Oh, the old ones, like from like 2004 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, that's what's up. That stuff was a little more expensive than this. This is so dirt cheap to play and get. But yeah, like I was saying, whenever you start building a deck or whatever, let me know. I have so many of all the commons and uncommons. Like I have enough for you to build a deck, and you don't need a lot of rares. Like you can build a deck without a lot of rares and it still be pretty good. A lot of common and uncommon cards are pretty powerful. So yeah, you're welcome to look through and take whatever you want from that. That's all extra. And are you wanting to do any trades or anything? You interested?
Yeah, I mean, what you thinking?
Yeah, let's get it. I'll show you my rares that I have. Check it out.